In today's video, I'm joining Minion to Gaming or Justin. I'm also joining him on his channel for a video featuring 5 more Minecraft seeds. In this one, we'll see some awesome seeds for Minecraft 1.18, which includes some things like this and this. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you always know when I upload a new video with more incredible Minecraft seeds. Alright, let's roll that intro. Let's get started with this first seed that I personally love the look of. This is a Windswept village seed. Previously known as a shattered savanna, Windswept savannas are some of the craziest terrain in vanilla Minecraft. Then we throw in a village in the same spot and it looks even more wild. I also love the fact that it's a plains village and not a savanna village. I think the obvious pick for best part of this village is this building all the way up here. But I also think this mass section of paths is pretty funny. This little piece of floating land here with water flowing out of it is pretty cool too. Oh, and then we have this one single block here. So yeah, this place just looks awesome and it's incredible to spawn into the world here. I also just want to mention that there is a sparse jungle nearby, and the reason for mentioning it is this terrain here. I don't know, just thought it looks pretty cool. This little arch is pretty cool too. But yeah, a pretty awesome seed here with some incredible terrain.
Hey guys, my name's Minion to Gaming, but you guys can call me Justin. Big shout out to Kirby for, teaming up for this video. I always love doing videos with Kirby. Now, if you guys are new to his channel, the biggest question is, why haven't you subscribed yet? And if this is the first time you've ever heard my voice, you could consider subscribing to me, but more importantly, subscribe to him. So let's get into seed. Well, I don't know what order he's putting this in. Let's get into my first seed for Kirby. Now, my style's a little different than Kirby, so I'm going to give you guys a first-person point of view, which is how I do my videos over on my channel. And we're going to ignore that right away. We're going to ignore that, because I am a big, and I mean huge, I'm a massive terrain nut. I love it when terrain is very unique and very different, and we have a really interesting stony peak biome here. Now, you're going to get plenty of resources coming from the iron, the coal, and everything around it, and this is directly off of your spawn point. Now, I know Kirby will probably have lower thirds with cords in them, so sorry. I don't know where this is, but the main feature of this seed, I wanted to go a little bit obscure, and I wanted to kill you more than help you. So right off of your spawn point, there's actually a beautiful Pillager outpost. Now, this is actually perched on top of a giant kind of ravine looking thing down to a little micro river, which really doesn't make any sense. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been so many different biomes surrounding you. Now, if you guys go past this cool little Pillager outpost, you have this beautiful mountain biome that is literally set up for a base. You can build whatever you want here. You could build a castle. You might need a castle to protect yourself from them, but you know, you can build a castle. And then if we actually go over here, if you're playing on a server, one of your friends can have their own individual giant island with 2 separate biomes on them, and everything looks great. There's so many features in this seed that are yet to be explored, and it honestly, check it out. Check out the seed. Just check it out. We'll finish the video, then check it out.
Alright, in this seed we have some pretty beautiful mountains right at spawn. This comes after I just recently posted that top mountain seeds video. Probably discovered this a couple days too late. These mountains are some beautiful frozen peaks. I think with some obvious need for terraforming, the plains terrain below the mountains would work as a beautiful location for a city. South of spawn is a river village. Aside from this one farm, the entire village actually generates within the river biome, so that is pretty awesome. I also want to share this village. It generates right on the edge of a cliff. These buildings down here in the water are pretty cool. It's also cool getting to this building through the cave in the cliff. Looking out into the ocean from the village is a cool view. Within the mountains, you can find this igloo. It blends right in with the snow. Unfortunately, this igloo doesn't have a dungeon underneath it. Finally, I just want to travel to this village here. It has a bunch of buildings, and that actually includes 3 church buildings, and it has a blacksmith too, so you get some loot within it. Just thought it was a cool village to check out. But of course, all of this starts off with those mountains right at spawn.
Alrighty guys, coming in on my next seed here. You know, I don't know what order Kirby's putting them in, so it has to be, I just have to say the next seed. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Now this seed, we're gonna have to do a little more traveling, you know, we're gonna have to do a little more traveling. And we're going to check out, we're going to fly this way, okay? So now Kirby is actually adding the lower thirds to the bottom of this video, so you guys are going to know where everything is, and, you know, it's a little more professional than my video, but it's fine. We know when we're doing our own, we're doing good. Now, we're actually going to find your first village not too far away from spawn. Now, what makes this village special? The fact that it's next to this giant mountain. That's one of them, but that's not the main one that I really want to highlight. This is a very good starter village. Now, you're not going to beat the game off this village. It's not going to be crazy loot. You know what I mean? It's a small village. It's going to give you your bed, and it's going to give you food. That's the most important part, because we want to explore this beautiful mountain that's directly beside the village. Now, if we go up in this mountain, obviously it's going to be one of these new stony peak biomes, and inside you do have a little valley, but it's not like the green one, so it's not as cool. I've seen cooler, but for sure, definitely on the cool side of things. Now, if we travel down to the edge of this biome, now, I need to actually add this. Sorry, Kirby, haven't added these to the notes yet, but they're in the notes for you. It's all good. You're gonna find the second village. Now, this village is a little better than the first one, right? The one that was just over the mountain a little bit. Not as crazy building-wise, but you do have a blacksmith. You have loot. It's gonna be a little bit better, but you're getting more food. So there you go. You have enough food. Now, I want to travel back to spawn, so I'm gonna kill myself real quick. I'm gonna unalive myself very quickly, and then we're gonna go behind us. We're actually gonna follow this little bit of a snow belt. Now, if we follow this snow belt, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna find a beautiful ice-peaked mountain biome. Now, you're like, Justin, why is this cool? Well, for one, do you have eyes? Can you see it? It looks insane. You know, I love it so much. I love this little cave thing too. Oh, everything looks so good. But the main feature I wanted to point out here was the fact that it's actually, check this out, you have another village that stretches into this weird like mountain peak area. Now this one isn't crazy, really doesn't even have any food in it, but the fact that it's here is very, very interesting. And then we can follow it to a giant mountain, which is insane. I absolutely love it. So you're getting 3 villages, a very interesting mountain biome to explore, and then many, 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 many more mountains to go explore, and, you know, really enjoy the new update.
And to finish off this video, let me just go ahead and share this incredible Woodland Mansion island. When I discovered this seed, I instantly knew I needed to share it in a video. There just isn't anything other to say than just that this is just incredible. I'm giving you the coordinates to the front entrance of the mansion. On the bottom floor, I found this maze room and this wood arch hallway, which both have loot at the end. On the second floor, I found this arena room, which has some loot within the overhead loft. And on the top floor, there are just these 2 rooms at the top of the stairs. However, you can break through this wall and find 3 more rooms. And you can break through this wall and find this secret room with some hidden loot. And then break through this wall and find another room where if you go through the ceiling, there are 2 chests with loot. Underneath this mansion island, you can find a lush cave. Having this underneath the island adds to how special it is. Lush caves just look beautiful. Finally, I want to point out that less than 300 blocks away from the spawn of this seed is an ocean monument. As I always mention, I love when you can find ocean monuments close to spawn. It's useful to have for all of your ocean monument needs, like making it into a farm. But yeah, this seed, having a woodland mansion on an island at spawn, is just incredible. Well, there you have 5 seeds that are working for Minecraft 1.18.2 on Java Edition. Definitely check out my blog for all of the coordinates to locations shown in this video. Also, go check out Justin's channel for another video with more Minecraft seeds. If you want to help me out, feel free to leave a like. For more Minecraft videos, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for all of my future videos. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out of here. See ya.